Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Talking TVL. I'm your digital host, Breona Winn, and if you don't know what this is our pre-show to the lifestyle show called Tennessee Valley Living, which airs every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Happy Thursday. Fun fact of the day, if you did not know, Sack's Kitchen. If you don't know what that is, it is a soul food restaurant off of Maston Lake. They do like different foods every day. Okay. Oh, fun fact for you. Today, Thursdays, that's their smoked neck bones Thursdays, okay? And the only reason I'm telling you that right now is because I literally plan on finding a way to get that for lunch today. That's it. That's all. Nothing special about it. So if you're interested in a little soul food for lunch today, or maybe dinner, Saks is the place to go. Okay, and speaking of food, yesterday in the TVL kitchen, we learned how to make the perfect buffalo sauce for your wings. So grab your pens, grab your paper, and get ready to write this recipe down. Take a look.
Segment is for you, the annual Battle of the Buffalo event, taking over Big Spring Park this Saturday. And here to give us a taste of what is in store, we have Mark and Blake offering up their secrets to the perfect buffalo sauce. Guys, welcome. This smells amazing out here. There are so many times I wish our viewers could just smell everything that we got going on in this kitchen. But thank you guys again for being here. Again, Blake, we know you got some great wings cooking up. Before we dive in, Mark, I want to start with you. Again, Battle of the Buffalo. This has been an annual event. For those who are unfamiliar, though, tell me again about ATO's connection with this, why you guys put this on, what people can expect.
Of course. So Battle of Buffalo started back in 2007 when one of our fraternity brothers passed away to acute myeloid leukemia. And ever since then, this is our 16th round doing this. It's grown from, we had it at UAH the first couple years, and ever since then we've grown it to now where it's at Big Spring Park, and now we're even outgrowing Big Spring Park.
Wow. Wow, because people, again, they want their wings, they want to support a great cause, and we're so grateful that you do this. We do want to stress it's presented also by Clearview Cancer Institute. Kind of tell me, too, again, Mark, to whatever extent you know, how these funds are really going to help people right here in our area. We want to stress that.
Of course. So 70% of our funds go to Russell Hill Cancer Foundation. So Russell Hill supports Clearview Cancer Institute. In the past, we have bought blanket warmers, we bought ice machines, we bought all sorts of different things to really help the people going through cancer treatment, and then 30% goes to Hudson Alpha, and Hudson Alpha does cancer research. So we bought a microscope for them this past year, and all sorts of different things to help the scientists, find a cure for cancer.
Yeah, again, so many tangible ways you guys are making a difference, and we want to stress you can be part of that this coming weekend. Blake, I'm going to bring you in here now because we got some wings cooking up. Tell me how you go about making the perfect wings. There's a lot to this recipe.
There can be. There's so many options to have different recipes. Every wing maker at home, every wing restaurant has dozens sometimes of different recipes. I thought I would just show people that love wings how to make their own basic great buffalo sauce at home.
The sauce is key.
Yeah, it's not the basic sauce, which is the best seller, is buffalo. Anywhere you go. But it's really easy to make, but you can add a flair to it if you want to.
We're going to do just that. Tell us how to go about it, Blake.
So the two main ingredients, believe it or not, is liquid butter and hot sauce. Now it can be your favorite hot sauce. Frank's Red Hot or just Louisiana, whatever you want.
Sure.
And so you put both those into a pan, equal amounts, by the way.
Okay.
It's simple so far, right?
Glad
you with
you
me?
clarified that.
That's
Got it. Liquid butter, hot
about
sauce.
A quarter cup each. Yep. In a warm pan, about 5 minutes. You want to melt that down. The butter's already melted, but when you get it hot, the molecules pull apart and then bind to that buffalo. We of course have some already made, but it turns to a nice orange color, and we'll move right away. I got some wings frying, but we already have some done.
Do you have any recommendations too for the frying aspect of it?
Yeah, so about 350 is a great temperature.
Okay.
A lot of people do 2 steps. Raw wings take a long time to cook. Some people will cook them for about 4 minutes the first time, get the temperature 165 or better, then chill them in a fridge.
Okay.
And then when you're ready to cook them again, about 3 or 4 minutes and they're done. Otherwise, from start to finish is about 15 minutes. It takes a little longer.
Okay.
If you're not in a hurry, you can have some in the fridge ready for a quick snack.
So 4 minutes round 1, 4 minutes round 2?
Roughly, yep.
165,
180 in the internal. The longer you cook them, the crispier they are.
We love a good crispy wing.
So we pulled some crispy wings out here.
Okay.
And when I said you can add a flair to it, we've got the finished sauce here. You can put some on that wing right there. Put some more on there.
You're putting me to work. Beautiful. Okay.
One of the biggest sellers at most wing restaurants is the traditional buffalo with some added dry spices on it. And we brought the top 2 right to today, lemon pepper and Cajun.
Lemon pepper and Cajun.
So we'll just take a little spat of that and just sprinkle
it on there.
You can do one or 2 things. You can actually, whoops, I made a mess there. You can put it in the sauce if you want and melt it. and that sauce is already inside there, or you can sprinkle it right on top. And the
I
good
like
thing
the sprinkle
about
on
it,
top. I'm just
yeah.
gonna go for one.
Yeah,
wing.
that's
Is
good.
okay?
That
I
was
don't know
good.
if y'all
Yeah.
thought I was gonna eat a wing on TV, but I decided I am. And we are so excited. I do want to ask too,
Yeah.
Mark, again about the big event. Is this all pro? We know Blake's gonna be out there. He's got a fabulous restaurant, but can amateurs come out and make wings too? What's it gonna look like?
Of course. So we have 24 restaurants out there, ranging from amateur cooks all the way to large restaurants like Johnny Grill's coming out there. So 24 different restaurants. So each ticket, you will get 12 wings and a drink. If you buy now online at battleofbuffalo.org, they are $25. Day of, they will be $30. So you'll be able to taste test wings from 6 different restaurants. So it'll be 2 wings from every single restaurant.
Wow.
And we'll be voting for a fan favorite, as well as our judges will be voting for the best wing in the Tennessee Valley.
And you're going to want to get these from Johnny's Grill. Blake, these are fantastic.
Thank
the
you.
sauce is key. Who knew? Melted butter and some sauce, and then you got, again, the spices on top.
We love supporting the
Absolutely
battle.
Fabulous. We're so grateful for you guys. Have fun this coming weekend. Again, Battle of the Buffalo going down in Big Spring Park this coming Saturday. We'll have all those more details, of course, on our website. But for now, guys, thanks for coming on. Have fun in the coming
Absolutely.
days.
Thank
This was
you.
awesome. Appreciate it.
Again, that is from the Battle of the Buffalo happening this Saturday at Big Spring Park from 12 to 5. So if you don't have any lunch plans this weekend, make your way down to the heart of Huntsville, okay? Get your tickets online. You can go to Google Battle of the Buffalo. And they've got tickets. I believe they're $25, but it's all you can eat wings. I mean, that sounds like a great deal to me. I'm just saying. Anyways, after the break, we are going to get a sneak peek at who's on TVL today. Okay, good people, get ready to ruffle some feathers as we chat with the Alabama Wildlife Center about this year's Feather Fest event. The event was created by Oakville Indian Mounds Education Center to celebrate birds of all kinds. I'm looking at this photo, people, and I cannot even lie to you, I'm a little scared. Okay, kangaroos, big no for me. I'm going to have to put owls as maybe top 3. I don't know, they're so pretty, don't get me wrong, but I think maybe it's that 360 head turn that does it for me, or maybe the eyes, I don't know. How and the ever, we're going to talk with them today. Maybe they can help ease my nerves a little bit when it comes to these birds. But also, speaking of the event itself, there's lots of kid activities, early morning bird hikes. So I assume that means we're walking, we're hiking, and we're looking at the different birds in the area and much more. So make sure that you watch the show today to hear a little bit more about the event happening very soon. Okay, next up today around 11:30-ish, we're speaking with Bill Billions of Hollywood Huntsville. He's stepping into the studio to talk about his career, tips for actors who want to make it to the big screen, and some of the projects that he's been a part of. And I was researching him this morning. Guys, we are in for a treat. I would even say what an honor it is to have him in our studio today. This man has a resume that is so cool to me. And again, it's moments like these. I've said it when it comes to our music guests as well here in North Alabama. But just to know that we have talent like this that resides here in Huntsville, and they go out into the world, into Hollywood, and they do big big things. I'm so proud. I love it. So I'm very excited. Peyton's going to be chatting with him around 11:30 today. So make sure you watch that if you are a loved one. Maybe just want to be in the acting world. This is definitely the conversation that you want to sit down and listen to. So make plans to watch. And last but not least, to round out the show today, we're going to the TVL kitchen. I'm not sure how many of you have seen the rise in sourdough videos on your social media, but I have. And even last week, I saw a lot of videos like sourdough fails. And apparently there's a science behind making the perfect sourdough starter that have a lot of people puzzled. So if you're one of those people, the puzzling ends today, okay? We've got Lauren Pierce from the Orange Blossom Bakery. She's coming in hot. She is coming in fierce Pierce, okay, with the perfect sourdough starter recipe. And I will personally be taking notes. I made my very first homemade bread a couple of months ago, maybe like, I say a couple of months ago, like August, so about a year ago. And it was like this rosemary garlic bread. I cooked it in a Dutch oven. It came out perfectly. I was so proud. So I will definitely be tuning in to make sure that I add sourdough to the list of things that I can make for sure. And that is going to do it. But before I let you go, let's take a look behind the scenes at Beignet and Brews out in Madison. I told you all yesterday, this is a new beignet/coffee shop in Madison, and it's the first coffee shop / cafe that I've ever seen open until 10 p.m. Now on Sundays they do close at 9, but that in itself was like, whoa. And then walking in there, I feel like I'm not even in Huntsville anymore, or Madison, or Alabama per se. Like I feel like I'm in LA. It is so cute in there. The menu is extensive. It is beautiful, but it's also simple as well. So maybe extensive is not the right word. And their beignets are to live for. I'm not gonna say to die for. They're to live for. And the buttercream and the blueberry. Let me stop talking, okay? Just take a look behind the scenes at Beignet and Brews out in Madison.
I mean, not to throw the term bougie around, but that's what everybody has said. This is the look they're going for, but they want it to be comfortable. We want folks to be able to come in, bring their laptops, grab a coffee, get comfortable, hang out with their friends. This neighborhood has been very, very welcoming to us. We already have, the groups of moms. You can tell after they drop the kids off, they're in here in the mornings. They like to hang out, and that's what we want. We're not trying to just cycle people through here. We want them to hang out with us for a little while. The beignets are the big draw, so we don't find a lot of beignets in the North Alabama area. So we're really proud of ours. So we have our traditional beignets with just hot with powdered sugar. We also have several specialty beignets. Like you can get turtle, you can get Biscoff Nutella, Senna Swirl, Senna Sugar, and of course with coffee drinks we have just about any combination you want. We can make you a drink. Pretty much our most popular drink is a Biscoff cookie butter latte. It's very, very sweet, but it's very, very good. We do Nutella lattes. We have a drink called a Honey Senna Lavender, which I'd never heard of a lavender drink before I started working with Beignets and Brew, but it's also one of our more popular drinks. During the week, we open at 6 o'clock. We're open until 9 Monday through Thursday. We're actually open until 10 Friday and Saturdays. So we are not closing after lunch. We want to be available when folks want beignets.
I wish that I love coffee. Like I want to love coffee so badly so that I can be able to participate in things like these. Like that cookie butter latte that he made looks amazing. But don't worry, I'm going to train myself to like it. And the first stop that I'm going to once I do like coffee is Beignets and Brews, because again, those beignets, bomb, delicious. So I just know for the coffee lovers out there, make your way out to Madison. You have to, you must, okay? And tell them TVL sent you, because we sure did. How about that? Okay, that's going to do it for this episode of Talking TVL. Thank you for sitting, chatting, yapping with me for these last 15 minutes. And speaking of 15 minutes, in the next 15 minutes at 10:30, be sure to watch the live stream on YouTube, Facebook, WAFF.com, so you can hear from our meteorologist today to give you an update on the weather. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.